And on July 9th, HR sent Freeman this letter firing him. It reads in part, due to the high-ranking position that you hold at the township, this type of misconduct cannot be tolerated. Your misconduct is a detriment to the smooth functioning of the township's operations.
Ooh, this sounds menacing. Like someone who doesn't like him wrote this. Like someone who has turned on him wrote this. Like, that's what this looks like. Your misconduct is a detriment to the smooth functioning. It's hilarious, Tiffany. Everything was going smoothly till you got here. Nothing's smooth anymore. Everything is crunchy and bumpy now because you are here. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, whatever. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9E, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get to the comments and let me know what you think about this, okay? If you have been wondering, just in case you had been wondering, what is going on with Freeman? Where is he? What's happening? Okay, as Tiffany's reign of both terror and incompetence, okay? It's a heavy reign of incompetence, a lot of rain. Okay, is come, winding down, to her last little bit of time to terrorize the town. Let's try to figure out together what is going on with Freeman. Now, we know that he got, kicked to the curb, it seems, at the Thornton Township. Okay, so he doesn't have that job anymore. Okay, they gave it to Tiffany's little bestie. I'm sorry, did I say little? He ain't little. But Keith Price, that giant, annoying, just crawling up Tiffany's hind parts guy, who's always just sniffing around down there, So he replaced Freeman in that position. And you might think, well, he was doing both jobs. So maybe, he's just busy, fighting all his, the going to prison basically. So where is he? What is going on? Okay, so the news is going to tell us. So we're going to learn together. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. What is going on with the village administrator, Freeman? Keith Freeman, this guy right here. Look at him. All for nothing. It all leads to nothing when prison ends up being where you end up at. Prison. Ain't no fun to be had in prison. Our ancestors were slaves for so long. And here you go, wanting to be one more time. Okay. Oh, let's see what's going on.
Well, top aide to a controversial South suburban politician's been fired as federal investigators focus in on his boss.
WGN Investigates has confirmed Tiffany Henyard's senior advisor in Thornton Township is out of a job. Ben Bradley joins us now with what he uncovered. Ben?
Dina and Ray, federal prosecutors charged Keith Freeman with bankruptcy fraud back in April, but that didn't stop Tiffany Henyard from keeping him on the payroll in both Dalton and Thornton Township.
Yeah.
Freeman denied in an afternoon text message to me that he had been fired from the township job.
Of course he did.
But we have the records that show he was, and is raising speculation about his role in the ongoing federal investigation into Henyard's leadership.
Ooh, you don't say.
Let's be smarter than that. This is not just The Price is Right.
Keith Freeman has been a top aide and trusted advisor to Tiffany Henyard in Dalton and Thornton Township for a few years now, even running interference when we've raised questions about Henyard's spending.
How come you don't respond to my emails?
There you go. There you go. Huh? There you go. That's all you're getting from me. That's all you're getting from me today.
But
he ain't get nothing, but you shaking his hand. There you go. That's all I can give you, sir.
lately, Freeman has been feeling the heat from federal prosecutors.
Must be a high tide coming. Look at these pants. Come on, Keith. Spared a little bit of extra expense for a little bit more fabric, honey. Okay, you need a little bit more fabric. Them ankles is just exposed to the elements right now. Look at this. That is not the look, Keith. That's not it. That ain't it. Okay, it ain't.
Heat from federal prosecutors. They charged him with lying about and covering up his income from Dalton in what some saw as a play to push him to cooperate with the FBI's investigation.
That is some bright yellow. Whew. I don't know if that's the lighting or what, but that is very, very bright, honey. It's very bright.
Into Henyard. Back then, trustees said they hoped it was the beginning of the end of Henyard's reign.
That's what I really I want to say nobody is untouchable. So,
Oh yeah, nobody's untouchable. Absolutely not. Especially not a tiff ally. Yeah, no, you're gonna get touched.
if this is just the first domino to all of them falling, let it happen.
But
Yes, let it happen. Let it happen. Just relax and let it happen, okay? Don't resist. You're gonna make it worse.
Henyard allowed Freeman to keep both jobs.
Of course.
Until now. WGN Investigates has learned township administrators loyal to Henyard began demanding answers about Freeman's whereabouts during the workday.
Chase him.
Records show he claimed to be on family medical leave, but didn't fill out an application.
Oh, ain't that something? Oh, he's on family medical leave, but didn't even fill out no paperwork for it. Now that's a crime. Feels like a crime. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be. Okay, I'm willing to admit that I could be. I don't think that I am, though. I'm sure I'm right.
And on July 9th, HR sent Freeman this letter firing him. It reads in part, due to the high-ranking position that you hold at the township, this type of misconduct cannot be tolerated. Your misconduct is a detriment to the smooth functioning of the township's operations.
Oh, somebody sent him this letter? We have to discuss this because this means a lot. This face is not fake. I hadn't seen this. Due to the high-ranking position that you hold at the township, this type of misconduct cannot be tolerated. What misconduct? What did he do? I know they're not talking about him in the other job. I mean, him in that case, because he was sitting right in there running his mouth after that. Plenty. So that ain't it. So what was the misconduct? And for him to get, so this sounds menacing. Like someone who doesn't like him wrote this. Like someone who has turned on him wrote this. Like that's what this looks like. Your misconduct is a detriment to the smooth functioning. It's hilarious, Tiffany. Everything was going smoothly till you got here. Okay, Keith? It's just your fault, Keith. Okay? Nothing's smooth anymore. Everything is crunchy and bumpy now because you are here. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Smooth functioning of the township operations, which doesn't really make sense because what does he even do at the township? I don't think he was even doing anything there. In all honesty, I don't think he has any kind of actual function there. He just has a position. She just gave him the position because they funnel way more money out of the township than they do from Dalton. You know what I'm saying? They funnel way more. That's why when she went to meet the president, when she went on her little mayor trip, she didn't charge it to Dalton because ain't no money there. She charged it to Thornton. That's why she done that, because that's where the money is at. That's where she gets most of her money at. They pay her way more. That's why she gave him that position. He was like, yeah, give me one of those too, because they pay way more. Ain't that something? But I'd like to know what he did. What did he do to piss Tiffany off? He must have pissed her off somehow. Okay? And if I had to assume what it is, because of his charges that he's facing right now with that federal prison he looking at, I'm thinking he must be, probably coming in there with recording devices, trying to catch Tiffany up in some stuff, that he could turn in, He's probably working with the feds is what I'm telling you, okay? He's working with the feds, and Tiffany knows. Tiffany knows. She knows. And she knows. She knows. And he knows she knows. And now he's out. So if this is the case, then I'm sure the Dalton position is probably going to be right behind it, which will be easy to tell because at the next meeting that they have, he won't be there. And that'll be that.
We are public servants and not self-serving.
Freeman's departure comes as Henyard is facing a challenge for mayor and control. On Sunday, a slate of trustees who have called out her use of tax money for self-promotion, questionable contracts, a big security detail, travel, and her namesake cancer charity.
Yeah, her namesake cancer charity that she says it's not hers. Somebody else set it up, and then they just use her face on it. That's why it's called the Tiffany A. Henyard Cares Foundation, and it's made on the Facebook page that used to also be her burger joint. She used to have a hamburger restaurant, okay, that she opened a Facebook page for. When she opened it, when she closed that, changed it into this. It's the same page. This bitch can't tell the truth, save her life. Clearly it's her. If it's her Facebook page from her restaurant that she didn't make a new Facebook page for this Tiffany Cares Cancer Society. She didn't make a new Facebook page. She just changed her old burger restaurant page to this one. And then you got the nerve to say it ain't her. She ain't got nothing to do with it. They just use her face. Got a TH over here, got her initials, got her name, and it's on her Facebook page. She big dumb. She big dumb. Okay?
Announced they're seeking to dethrone Henyard in next year's election.
Yeah, best way to put it too, dethrone, because she damn sure thinks she the queen, okay?
We have been steadfast in our efforts to stop the gross mismanagement and abuse of power that people have seen in the village today.
Despite his firing from the township, it's unclear whether Freeman is still making money from the village of Dalton. In a text message to me, Freeman denied that he was fired and denies that he's cooperating with the feds.
Oh, well, I guess we were wrong then. Clearly he's not cooperating with the feds if he said he wasn't. If there's anything you can take, with a grain of salt that you can't see because it don't exist from Keith Freeman is his word. Okay. If he said he ain't cooperating, girl, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You ain't gonna end up underneath this prison or nothing. He's definitely cooperating. He got the smirk of a man who cooperates. Okay. Okay. He's just gonna cooperate. Okay. I know a cooperator when I see one, because I would be one. Okay. I say this to everybody. Don't tell me no shit that you don't want told, because I am not one built for prison. Okay. They ask, I will tell. Okay. I will tell, and I will tell fast. I am a legal beagle, honey. Okay. I don't cooperate in illegal activity, and I'm not going to pay for nobody else's doing it. Okay. No, not going to happen. If I go to jail, it's because of some shit I did. Okay. Damn sure not going for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? No.
Henyard's $5,000 a month publicist once again did not respond to our
of course
request
not.
for comment.
Of course not. Why have a publicist if you're not gonna, have them do their job and speak for you and say the right thing for you? Okay. None of these people if they have publicists, they ain't got good ones. You know how I know? Because I don't live in Dalton and I do this. Making fun of Tiffany is literally a daily thing you can do. This is something new to say every day. Okay. This is how you know if she has a publicist. They suck and they don't need to be being paid. Okay. I hope she ain't paying them if she has one.
Surprise, no comment. So he's disputing that he was fired, but is he still technically doing the work of the position?
Well, yeah, he's still doing the same work he was doing at the position before, because he wasn't doing shit, and now he still ain't doing shit. Yes, so yes.
It all started in Thornton Township when they said he wasn't showing up for work. Now in the village of Dalton, we're told by trustees, is still on the payroll in Dalton, but there have been some attempts or rumblings to remove him, but no formal process, because he's the village administrator. The village board in Dalton would technically have to be notified that he's out, and Mayor Henyard hasn't done that yet. So,
because she refuses to tell them anything. She won't tell the trustees shit, so she can't even tell them the good news of that Freeman is gone. I ain't telling them so they can say I told you so. I ain't telling them shit, okay? I'm gonna let them find out like everybody else from my Facebook.
His status is like everything else in Dalton and Thornton Township. Sometimes you just have to go to the meetings and
I can't imagine what it's like to be a resident and try to find answers to him.
For the last year.
I can imagine. You don't get answers. It's not hard to imagine. Just imagine asking someone a question and they don't say anything. There, you've imagined it, okay? That's what's happening. They don't say anything. I can imagine it. Have you ever spoken to a brick wall? No, me neither. But if you tried it, that's what it would be like, okay? I'm just saying.
Here, as we pointed all of this out, it is residents who bear the burden of this government dysfunction.
Oh, yes. Yeah, with their taxpaying money, honey. They pay their money to the stars, the moon and the stars. They just handing that shit off to the universe. Except for if you give it to the actual universe, the universe will give it back. But it's like the Tiffany universe. You're giving it to the Tiffany universe. So it ain't gonna come back.
Dealing with that. Ben, thanks so much.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, that is hilarious. Due to the high-ranking position that you hold at the township, this type of misconduct cannot be tolerated. Your misconduct. Jesus. Tiffany wrote this. And she wrote misconduct like 4 words apart from each other, the same word. She don't think good. Your misconduct is misconducting, okay? The misconduct will not be misconducted, okay? Your misconduct is a detriment to the smooth functioning, that's hilarious, of the township operations. Yes, the smooth functioning of the township operations has been disrupted by the misconduct of your misconducting. You're out. Oh, but only of this position, not of the other one that you do equal the same amount of work, which is, none. Okay, we're going to keep that one because, that's where the trustees is at. And I don't want them being able to point their finger in my face and see, all y'all crooked, all y'all going down. But we already know that. I'm going to tell you this. I cannot wait for the next meeting that they have. I don't give a fuck where it is. I can't wait for the next meeting that they have with him running now. Okay, with House running now to be the mayor. And Tiffany got to know, just like I know. She got to. She have to know. She must, okay, know that he's going to win. Which means she's out. I mean, there's no question about it. Technically, he won last time. He just didn't want it, okay? He's definitely going to win. To know that the mayor is sitting in front of her. The actual mayor is sitting in front of her. And she's just killing time now. Stealing money in the last minutes that she can. Before the feds come and drag her ass off by her ankles. Because if she don't think that Freeman's ass is over there singing like a ugly ass fucking bird. A big, tall, high water wearing, ugly ass bird. If she don't think that that's what he doing, then she is as crazy as her big eyes make her look. Okay? That's all I'm saying to you. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing other than that. Okay? Y'all behave. Okay, because I'm not going to do it. I mean, I could try, but I don't want to. And that's enough. You know, why should I do that I don't want to do? You know what I'm saying? But mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh, peace.